Good teamwork is when different people can combine their varying skills and abilities in order to achieve a specific goal together. The word team is sometimes made into an acronym which spells out this idea. TEAM. Together, everyone achieves more. Good teamwork skills means those skills which enable you to work effectively with others. These will vary depending on the task, but might include collaborating, contributing, encouraging, helping, listening, negotiating, managing conflict, planning, problem solving, and sharing ideas. Perhaps the most important thing to say about teamwork is that everyone should always be working towards the shared goal, not just to benefit themselves. Learning to work in a team can help students to build their confidence and learn from each other. Being responsible to other members of a team will also help develop grit and resilience, as they will need to commit to doing whatever is necessary not to let down other team members. Students can also develop their own knowledge and skills by supporting other team members, and understand that sometimes it is necessary to put their own needs or preferred working styles to one side in order to achieve a shared goal. Employers also value teamwork skills because a good team member is flexible, supportive, gets on well with co-workers, and will ultimately help to achieve the desired results for the company. People are sometimes unwilling to work with others because either they fear that the other team members are much more effective or efficient than they are, or because they feel that the other people in the team will hold them back. The answer is to make sure that team members take on tasks which are suited to their abilities and experience. This is easier to achieve if the team members are aware of their own strengths and weaknesses. So exploring these can be very helpful in developing good teamwork skills. Another problem with teamwork is that some people may disengage or not pull their weight. Very often this is because the team members are not clear enough about the goal or how they should be contributing towards it. Helping students learn how to set goals and allocate responsibility for them can help to keep everyone in the team actively contributing. All teachers instinctively know the importance of having a class which works well together. Sometimes this just happens, but there are also things you can do to help your class bond. For example, giving students opportunities to share their interests and knowledge about subjects other than English. This needs to be handled carefully so as not to put students on the spot, but the more students get to know each other as people, the more likely they are to work well together. Teenagers are generally still developing the connections in the brain which lead to empathy. Many classroom activities can be adapted to encourage them to consider how other people might think or feel. For example, when you have discussion questions in class, try asking students to answer them as they imagine their partner would. They can then compare their answers and learn a little more about each other. Knowing your own strengths and areas to work on is vital in teamwork. Teenagers are also generally very interested in learning more about themselves. Combine these two things by following up group work with questionnaires where students can consider how they contributed to the group. For example, were they good at contributing ideas or at encouraging others to contribute? Did they listen well to others? Were they good at getting everyone to come to an agreement? It is inevitable that teams will sometimes come into conflict, or at the very least disagree about how to proceed. Being able to deal effectively with conflict is a very valuable skill, both at school and in life. One way of approaching this is through role play. This can be beneficial with classes who are less bonded or newer to working on group dynamics, because playing a role is less personal. Imagine a situation where a decision has to be made. For example, how to spend an unexpected windfall. Give each member of the group a different role or opinion and ask them to find a solution where everyone will be happy. Group work is an important part of High Note, and students are frequently asked to work together to come to an agreement or solve a problem. Such activities not only provide language practice, but also develop vital interpersonal skills. Within the speaking lessons, there is often a focus on specific skills which can help with teamwork. For example, in this lesson, students have to work out the best way to give each other clear instructions, something which is often vital within a team. Putting it all together in this life skills lesson, students learn how to work in a team to do a school project, with a focus on a number of teamwork skills, including understanding someone else's point of view, negotiating, collaborating, and contributing. Students are also encouraged to bond and get to know each other, though they can, of course, always choose how much they share. For example, in this listening and vocabulary lesson, students round up the lesson by sharing some photos on their phone and talking about the people in them and what they mean to them. Teamwork skills are essential in all areas of work, and indeed in life in general. We can help our students to work on these skills by, firstly, helping them to bond as a group and to learn to trust and understand each other. Secondly, enabling them to learn more about themselves, their strengths and weaknesses, and to develop those skills which may not come naturally to them. Thirdly, we can teach them to use empathy and good communication skills to deal appropriately with any conflict which arises. If we can help our students to develop good teamwork skills, we will be helping them to succeed in all the areas of their lives. I hope you enjoyed the Career Skills video series and can use some of the ideas to enrich your teaching practice.